May, which I don't know where this year's gone. January just never ever seemed to end, and then February, March and April have just gone. The UK is still in lockdown, but there are talks of lightening the rules a little bit by the end of the week, so in order to help pass the time and help me cope with my boredom, I thought I'd just pick up the camera again and just start recording some more weekly vlog. A little update, the boredom's starting to get to me a little bit because we're now in week 7 or 8 of lockdown and I'm starting to go a little bit stir crazy. So I've been like crafting a lot to pass the time. There's some craft projects sort of left over from Christmas and my last birthday that I never got around to making, so I've just been enjoying the time off being able to actually sit and make things again. I lost one of the gems in my engagement ring, which honest to God broke my heart. I was in tears when it happened. I don't even know how it happened. I just woke up one morning and it was just gone. We can't really do anything about it though until the shops reopen, and even then we will need Sam to get it repaired or get it fixed or returned or whatever, which kind of leads me on to my next point. So Sam's gone back to training now, and sadly because of the length of time he had off between when he was last, you know, on intake, he's had to start from week 1 again. So I don't actually know when I'm gonna next see him. If it's a 10-week training program, then I'm not gonna see him for a while, which hasn't really sunk in yet. You know, regardless of the lockdown, he was still here. And it's just weird knowing that if the government does lift the lockdown, I still won't be able to see him. So that's where my headspace has sort of been at the moment. Yeah, just trying to keep positive really, stay positive. So let's just get back to the usual content, I suppose. So first impressions of this dragon, it doesn't look too difficult. My only worry is that Sam usually builds the warhammer and I usually paint it, so I'm not used to just assembling stuff just on my own. So I'm having a lot of difficulty with this, I'm not gonna lie. You basically have these teeny tiny little tabs that you need to push into these slots in the metalwork, and if it wasn't difficult enough, it being the size of a pinhead, they're all on a curve as well because it's the tail piece, so I'm struggling immensely with this. The paintwork on the metal is starting to come off now, and it's just, if there was a hell, this is what they'd have people be doing all day, every day. Hey, out for a little wander today. Don't really know where I'm gonna end up, but it's just fun, you know. It's just nice to actually get out in the sunshine, so let's see where this walk takes us. While I was out for my walk yesterday as well, there was this really suspicious happenings. So I was walking along this new sort of dual carriageway that's been built behind my house. This road is like a good 3.5 miles long, and being a dual carriageway, it's the national speed limit. So, you know, cars are doing like 50, 60 down this road. So the side I was on, there are new build houses, then like a little sort of field, some sort of farmland, then obviously the pedestrian path and the road. On the opposite side is just a ditch and then nothing but just farmland for miles. So as I'm walking down, I start hearing this little barking. I'm like, where the heck is this coming from? Because the houses are just a little bit too far away for it to be one of the dogs in the houses, but there's no one else around. So as I sort of come up the road a little bit further, I see it, and it's this damn chihuahua just in the middle of this busy road. No collar, no harness, no form of identification in any way, shape and or form. And so I sort of come to a stop and this dog is just going ballistic in the middle of the road. And so cars are obviously approaching and they're having to like swerve or like slow down to like avoid this dog who just could not care less. Like this dog is actively running up to the cars. And so I'm like, oh crap, I need to find its owners or at the very least call someone. So I'm looking around and there's literally no walkers, no like sign of any joggers or anyone out who would have the dog. There's no parked cars. There's literally me, the road, the dog and the odd car that's coming past. What do I do? So I try to call the dog over. The dog's not having any of that. It starts barking at me. It won't come to me. I'm trying to call this dog over. This dog wanted to fight. I made a passing comment to my dad that if the dog had been pleasant, then I would have maybe decided to take him home. But no, the dog was a so this dog won't come to me and it won't get out of the road. So I pull out my phone, literally on the contacts, to call the non-emergency line to say like, hi, there's a dog, you know, it might cause an accident. When from off in the fields somewhere, just this woman's voice just starts calling this dog. And I want to refer back to like what I said before. There's literally a ditch on the other side of the road and farmland and nothing. There's no parked cars. There's literally nothing. But the dog was fine. The dog responded. Yeah, no, I didn't hang around much longer after that. It was very suspicious. You know, this long, quiet stretch of road, no other walkers whatsoever, some vague voice in a field somewhere. So I don't know what the deal with that was, but it was very weird nonetheless. That has to be the most exciting thing that's happened to me all lockdown. I've almost got a free dog. I've been rewatching Game of Thrones and something they mention a lot in the show is Sansa's lemon cakes. I don't know why, but I've had like a real hankering for like sweet things lately. So yeah, I'm gonna try and attempt to make the cute little lemon cakes that they have on the show. They're like little cupcakes with like lemon slices on top. Heck it, let's give it a go. So we've come to the end of the week now, hence why I'm doing this little outro just here. This week's been a good week. I got out, I did stuff, I didn't sit around moping. So I feel like I've been productive. I feel good about that. So yeah, with that, I think I'll end this week's video. Let me know what you think. I think I'm gonna have a little Q&A potentially going up, so if you have any Q's that need A's, please go ahead, leave them in the comments and I'll get around to them soon. It probably won't be next week, it might be the week after, just to give you guys a little bit more time to ask away. I guess until the next time, take care of yourselves. Bye!